Okay. Alright, let's go. We're gonna be doing Fallout New Vegas. Just need to get everything in order a little bit. I'm gonna make it windowed. I'm kind of a baby at this. Display. No. Gameplay. Display. Should be under display, no? Oh well, it's not up there. Audio, controls, gameplay. Huh, that's weird. I'm surprised there's no setting for that. I don't want to do that. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Huh. That's really weird. Though I could just be that I'm an imbecile. Oh, whatever. Let's go new. I don't care. I can play this in years. Okay. So there is a delay. Interesting.
War. War never changes.
It never does.
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults.
Pretty sure this is Ron Perlman.
When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn. Training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
So Matthew Perry.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged
He
from
said
the
it! He said it! Okay.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
No, I'm thinking what kind of character I want to make. I want to make an evil character, to be honest. You know, there's not enough evil red playthroughs for these types of things. So what's an evil person? Wait, it's Vegas. Evil. Knievel. Evil Knievel.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings.
Evil Knievel was an evil. His tires were. Was it tires?
Pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I
No.
do?
Thing is, like, these ones, they kind of look really black, Asian, Hispanic. Okay. Forgot how ugly these characters are. I'll go with Hispanic. Yes. Maybe they're female still. African American. Okay, customize shape. I don't go with that, especially since you're not even gonna be really looking at this. Facial hair. I want a mustache. I like my mustache. Old Patch, Oakwood, Gettysburg, Champa, Anasib. Cavalry. I'll do Cavalry, Dario. Hairstyle. That isn't loop. Pompadour. Sarge. Meister. Balding. Seriously. This looks so stupid, I love it. Warhawk. Unsettler. Lost flag. Bedazzled. I'll do... was it Unsettler? No. Shaggy Swab. Pterosaur. Punct. Hair color. This guy looks so ridiculous. I don't know, man. This, change the hair color. So that makes yellow. My guy looks ridiculous. Oh man. See, there's a better facial hair for him. Is there a way to change his face without, like... Let's keep doing this till I get something I like. Okay. Yeah, this ain't half bad. This ain't half bad.
Most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Okay.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Okay, what I normally do is... I'll just do this. How do I... reduce everything to 1, and then I think it through. I'm gonna go through them and read them all. Charisma, I know, is very important. Luck is very underrated in this. Hercules, bigger cousin, Doomsday Peck, Circus Strongman, Beach Bully, Barrel-Chested Average Joe, Lightweight, Dough Belly, Beach Jellyfish. Eagle with telescope, sniper hawk, monocle falcon, big red tiger, coyote, wary trout, unsuspected trout, Swinton newt, senile mold, and death bet. Unstoppable, bulletproof. I like endurance. At least the names for them. Endurance, do not bend, crumbly, basically dead. Cult leader. Okay, so charisma, intelligence, perception, endurance, agility. Oh, that's a sign. I think strength is gonna. So let's see. So first of all, charisma is gonna be at least 5. Intelligence is gonna be at least 5. Agility at least 5. Luck at least 5. Endurance at least 4. Perception at least 4. We'll give each one 2. Wait. Each one 1. Okay. I'm gonna give 2 to one group, and then the others I'll give some more. Intelligence. Perception, 1 at least 6. Draw charisma 7 or agility 7. Let's say for agility. Knife thrower. So gun, sneak, speed, action points, regen. All skills, critical hits, enemy mishaps. Intelligence. Science, repair, medicine, skill points. Charisma, diplomat, cherry salesman, endurance, so unarmed health, resistance, survival. You know, there's like some you can do if you're very like stupid. Explosives, lockpicks, energy, weapons, accuracy, compass range. Okay, is it gonna be luck? No. Is it gonna be agility? Maybe. Intelligence? No. Charisma. So agility, charisma, luck. Endurance, perception? No. Or strength? Oh, I did that by accident, but I'm gonna take it.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good. But that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn a dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Okay, my dags.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
Aight.
Dog.
Bet. Dog. Wait, I'm gonna do it with my eyes closed so I could actually see if the thing I get. Or should I do it as myself? Oh, cat's obvious.
House.
House. Fire. Demolish. Investments. Burglars. Demolish.
Night.
Terror. They sleep.
Bandit.
Bribe, crush, stab, Swiss cheese, vaporize, reasonable. Swiss cheese.
Light.
Heavy, dark. Torch.
Mother.
Human shield. Okay, that's messed up.
Sometimes when you give tests like this, you learn more than you was hoping for, and I reckon that ain't always the best thing. But I guess maybe it explains a thing or two about your predicament. Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one, conflict just ain't in my nature.
Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Agree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Strongly agree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Strongly disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Disagree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
A broken chain, chemical reaction. I'll say that cuts as
Okay.
follows.
How about this one? Last one. Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Okay. Okay. So speech with survival. Lockpick. Survival. Ooh, I like sneak. Sneak or survival is what I'm thinking. I think this makes sense for a career to have. Speech, I definitely want. So it's between lockpick and let's say.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. You got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Okay, 2 traits. Wild Wasteland for sure. Small trigger discipline. Without glasses, you have -1 perception. Good nature. Boost cannon. Small frame, trigger discipline. Build to destroy. Small frame. Guns or energy weapons. Yeah, especially because I'm going to be doing it in VATS a lot. That makes sense.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Oh, there it is.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you.
Aww.
And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
You shouldn't have gone through my stuff. What do I do now?
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
This hardcore mode. I'm not going to be doing hardcore mode. Okay.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Nice, Rudy.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up at the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Happy trails!
Okay. Data. Okay. Okay. Okay, where do I get a shovel? Is there gonna be one nearby? There's no shovel here. This grave is suspicious. How do I get a shovel? What's that over there with the cross? So, I need to get a that name. Revenge. Who's a character? Who's a character who speaks for revenge? Oh, I know. Bill Kill. Bill Kill. All right, let's continue. Let's create a bed. Please don't let me kill you, doggy. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, that was interesting. Now I want to see the Shady Sands woman. Okay. Easy Pete? Yes.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Primm don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Makes sense.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them. The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Okay. I'm gonna call it here.